All right, we are back and it is time to start prepping for SHA. So we took a few weeks off any event training. If you've been following along, you know that we were planning on doing the PSL show that was this past weekend. Like 3 or 4 weeks out from that show, we decided to drop out because my arm was just hurting on very specific events. It's actually fine for like 90% of things, but I still couldn't do any like stone, sandbag, or like cleaning motion, like an axle clean, circus dumbbell clean, anything like that. So we decided to just stop pushing it, stop trying each week to come in and like test what hurt, and just say like we're not going to train anything that's been hurting, and like give it a few weeks to just chill and see if it clears up. So we kind of pushed my like squats and deadlifts a little bit, pushed some of the things that were feeling okay, but really just pulled back from any sort of like strongman event stuff for a bit, which kind of sucked. And I had to drop out of the show that was this last weekend, which was a bummer. It was so fun to watch my friends competing, but it was smart not to do that show. Instead, we had like a record breaker event here at the gym. We put up our new record board, and it was just like a day to barbecue, and people could come and try to hit some big lifts and get on the board. So I maxed my squat that day just for fun, because I wanted to do something to make my heart happy and do something heavy on the day. So we hit a PR on my squat, 440, which was pretty cool because I have not been pushing my squat like with the intention of maxing it. So it was cool. So at least I know that I'm strong, even if we haven't been doing sport-specific things. But we're at the point now that if we're going to do SHA, we need to start training for it. We have like 4 weeks of training left, and I have not touched any of the events. So we need to get going on that. And if we're going to do this show, we need to start working towards it. So I didn't do my day 1 this week because we did do that heavy squat, and I didn't want to come in the next day and do what would have been deadlifts for day 1. So we planned for this block to start today, which is Tuesday, with what will be day 2 going forward, which is Circus Dumbbell Day. So looking at my program today, it looks like we're working up to some doubles at an RPE 9. I don't really know what my dumbbell is going to look like right now, especially since we're working with the Globe dumbbell, which, while very well made, is awkward for me. I have a hard time figuring out the rack position on that, so we're going to spend some time with that today. No prescribed weights because we don't really know what I'm capable of currently, but going to work up to what's feels pretty challenging for 3 doubles on Circus dumbbell. And then it looks like we've just got a bunch of upper body accessory work, a lot of triceps today. So it'll be really like pumpy after we get through the Circus dumbbell part. So I'm going to go run through my shoulder mobility stuff. I'll see you back for some shoulder warm-ups. We've got some like shoulder stability type warm-up things that looks like written in. So I will see you back once we get started on that. Okay, so I ran through my shoulder mobility stuff, my external rotation rehab exercises that I've been doing before all of my upper body days. And now I'm on to my last set of warm-up exercises. We're doing bottoms up kettlebell walks, some windmills, and a banded scap retraction. So last set here. Okay, there goes nothing. Nope, that's not his. Okay, not that arm. Yeah, I'm just not gonna press on that arm. Okay, so it's just empty, so it's not heavy right now. A little bit bummed. I was hoping to be able to work both sides equally because the shaw weight is light enough that I was hoping to be able to switch back and forth since it's a 75-second time limit, which is a long time. So I was hoping to train both sides just because it's better for like a bunch of reps, but the left arm is, I don't think, ready for that. Even that was, I think, I have to weigh it, but I think it's 85 pounds, and even that on the left side, it just hurt to rack. But good news is the clean felt okay, which I was struggling with a few weeks ago, so I need to be mindful about not flaring up the injury and making it bad again, but that is a huge improvement. I can clean the Circus dumbbell now, pain-free. That's awesome, but I'm not going to push it and try to train both sides when even empty is hurting on the left. So a bummer. I don't like to train asymmetrically when it's avoidable, but we're just going to train the right side and start bringing the weight up. So I'll do a few more warm-up sets and I'll see you back once we get to, like, hopefully some heavy-ish weights.
Nice, do 2 more. Really good. Yeah, use your legs. Use your legs. Yeah, dip and draw every time. You can switch aggressive, but we don't want to do that.
All right, so we're going to stay there on weight. That's 125, which is not super heavy, but that is contest weight. So the fact that I can hit that is good news. Circus dumbbell has always been my Achilles heel. I have a really hard time with it. It just doesn't feel natural to me. But we can hit contest weight, so that's really all that matters. And this is my first day back on the movement, so I'm not unhappy with that, but we are going to stay here at this weight. That first rep was kind of shit. And then on the second rep, I found the rack position that felt a lot better. The rep moves a lot smoother. So I do think that I am capable of more weight than this, but the movement feels really foreign, and I need to like hone in on those positions and be more consistent. So we're going to stay here, try to find that good rack position faster and more consistently. I'm not going to count that as a set because I wouldn't count the first rep of that as a good rep, but I am going to stay here for my 3 doubles that are programmed and try to make them like 3 really good, crisp doubles. And if we can hit that for today, I'm happy with that as a starting point. Cool.
Yes. You should be chosen you.
Fuck. All right, we'll get to kind of go like shit. So we're gonna bring the weight back down to 115. It's frustrating because like half the reps feel really good and like really easy, and then half the reps just don't go. So it's not like a strength thing. It's just something about my technique is not consistent between reps, which is frustrating. But that's what we train to figure out. So we're going to bring the weight back down. I'll probably go for 1 or 2 more sets here and just try to make them look good. And then probably I'll move on after another set or 2, kind of regardless, because my elbow is starting to bug a little bit in a way that I can tell is affecting my technique, and I keep practicing more bad reps. So we'll give this hopefully 1 or 2 more good sets.
Yeah, I told him about it. Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so enough of that. I realized what the problem is that I think I'm focusing so much on not early arm pressing that I'm forgetting to press at all and just like trying to rely on just leg drive to get it up, and it doesn't work that way. So I know I have a tendency in the past to start pressing too early and I lose my leg drive. So I think I've overcorrected and I'm forgetting to press at any point in the movement. And that last set that I just did, I actually thought about pressing through the lift, and it miraculously felt so much better. So good notes. It's frustrating that it took until the last set to figure out some good feeling reps, but it is day one. So I wish that we had more weeks to prep for that one, but it is what it is. I think we'll be fine. 125 is not super heavy. The last couple sets we did was 115. So it should be fine. We'll see. I've just got a bunch of accessories now, some pressing and some triceps. So I might show you some of that, but I don't think it's super exciting. I think it's just going to be a good pump sesh. So I'm going to go tear down my Circus dumbbell and probably eat something and then move on. So accessories next. All right, so we've just got 2 sets here on the machine chest press. I did a couple warm-up sets to kind of gauge what weight I wanted to do for my top sets. Just wanted to make sure that those 2 sets really meant something. So we've got 2 sets of 8 to 12 here. Been doing sets of 12 all the way up, so I'm gonna try to maintain that, but hopefully if I pick the weight right, I won't be able to do all 12 for the second set. Otherwise I probably should have gone heavier, but set 1 of 2 here. Whew. Ooh. Yeah, that's gonna be good. Okay, so now I just have so much triceps. I had 4 sets of 20 on band tricep pushdowns as like a pre-fatigue. And then I think I've got 4 sets each of single arm tricep extensions and rope tricep pushdowns. So I'm assuming that the single arm tricep extensions are gonna be an overhead tricep extension, since there's a differentiation between tricep extension and tricep pushdown. So I assume that they're different movements. So I'm going to use the rope for both, do an overhead tricep extension, 4 sets there, and then I got 4 sets of rope tricep pushdowns, and then some lateral raises to finish. So I'm not going to film all that because those are all pretty standard basic movements, but we've got a bunch of sets of each, really high reps, just really like pumpy, get some blood flow in, make some muscles. So I'm going to finish that out there, do a little bit of cardio, and then I got to get ready to coach class. So overall, good training day. Some positives. That was the first time doing cleans with no pain, which is awesome. Bummer that trying to press and stabilize on that side was still hurting a little bit, so I couldn't press on the left side, but I'm okay with that. That means that we can at least prep that event safely, so that's good. Some good takeaways on Circus dumbbell. I would have loved the weight to feel a little bit better, but know what to work on, a little bit more intentional about pressing through the movement. I think by the end I found a good rack position, so I'm happy with that. Good training day. Optimistic about that getting better over the next couple weeks. And my arm hasn't hurt at all on any of my accessories, so that's all good news. Really good start. Not a crazy day one, but positive things. Good direction. Looking forward to this week. So hopefully we can keep the ball rolling, stay feeling good, and start doing some like real hard event training safely. So fingers crossed. I'll keep you updated. I'm going to try to vlog more. I might not do every single day, but I want to do a couple days a week so you guys can kind of like follow along through shop prep. We only got 4 weeks, so it's going to come pretty quickly, and I'll keep you in the loop with how everything's going. So as always, let me know in the comments if you have any questions. Like, share, subscribe. Rachel.
Today. Erin did great today. She didn't need to cry.
I didn't cry once, so that's cool. So it was a good first day. It was a good day. It was a good day. So I don't know what I have next because I haven't looked at my program yet, but I will see you then. Like, share, subscribe, all of those things, and I'll see you next time.